Hey guys, it's Mikaela again, and I'm back with another speed build. So I know I just did an apartment build for my last speed build, but I don't know, I'm just really into decorating apartments right now. So there might be a few more coming out soon. I haven't decided what I want to build next. I'll try to build some like actual houses as well, but I don't know, I'm just in the mood for building apartments. I think part of that is because I'm in the process of starting to look for apartments for my next place that I'll be moving into, which my lease here doesn't end until the end of September, but me and my boyfriend are planning on moving in together, and I don't know when his lease ends. It's like July or August or something like that. So I figured we should probably start looking, seeing what's out there. So I've been doing that a lot. So I think that's why I've been super inspired to build apartments myself, because I'm not quite sure what exactly I want. I know the basic things of what I want, but it's gonna be hard, I feel like, to find like the right location and all the right stuff that we both want. So I'll let you know how that goes. I've actually had an idea of just like designing another one of like my dream apartment, because I know I've done one of those before, but now it's different because now I'll be like living with my boyfriend. So it's going to incorporate both of the stuff we want. But anyways, for this apartment, I decided to design it off of student apartments because if you've watched my LP, or if you just don't know, I have an LP that's based off of Discover University. So I've just had college a lot in my mind. I am technically in college right now for my master's degree though. So it's a lot different than going for your undergrad. And also, I still have a lot of friends from when I was in undergrad. I graduated with my bachelor's degree technically December 2018, but I walked during May of that year, if that makes sense. It's because I was student teaching, so the way they did it is if you're student teaching, you could technically walk the semester before. So, complicated things, I know. But I've been seeing like all these pictures of people. I mean, obviously they're not having their actual graduation because of everything happening in the world right now. But I'm seeing a lot of just like them in their caps and gowns, and it's just making me think back to when I was getting my bachelor's degree. And that's just how I got the inspiration for this. That was a long explanation for this. I'm sorry. I talk too much, which is funny because in real life I don't talk that much. I mean, when I'm teaching, I force myself to, but like just as casual conversation, like I never know what to say to people, so I just don't talk that much. So if you ever meet me in real life, I am a lot different than my internet persona. But anyways, I already built the kitchen in this. I decided for the kitchen I wanted to have it pretty cluttered, so I went into bb.show hidden objects so I could go into the debug menu, and I just put like a lot of cups and plates. I don't know if I put any plates, but just some random stuff. I think I put like a pot on the stove or something just to make it seem like, you know, these are college kids, and college kids don't always know how to clean up after themselves. I was one of those college kids back in the day. I have learned since then though. But that is the vibe that I was going for this apartment, and this was pretty small. I forgot which part of San Myshuno it was built in, but it's 920 Medina Studios, if I'm reading that correctly. It's really small where I'm seeing it, but it was like weirdly like laid out. I feel like when you walked into the front door with the way it was like originally built, it was just like a really long hallway. Like when I first went in, I was like, is this like the hallway to the like actual apartment, or just like an actual hallway? I don't know, it was weird, but I feel like I made it better. I also put this little bar thing because I was like, during college, and alcohol is very prevalent when you're in college. So I figured maybe they invite some people over. This is really small though. Like I wasn't able to have the dining room table like super like proper like I usually would have it. As you can see there, I have it just like kind of placed towards the wall. But I also got that idea from one of my friends. And when she got an apartment during her last year of college, it was super, super small. It was one bedroom. Like to get to her bathroom, you had to go through her bedroom. It was kind of weirdly laid out, but there like was no like dining room area. So she just had her table just pushed up onto the wall, which kind of made it complicated the day that she had a bunch of people over. but we figured it out, you know. And then I do feel like I put like a lot of furniture and stuff in this build, but I was also thinking, so I put 2 bedrooms. So in my head, I was thinking, okay, 2 different Sims are going to be living in here. And when you live with someone else, it's easier to just have a bunch of furniture come with you both, because you could be overlapping with some stuff. And I don't know, I feel like that's how my roommate did it. She didn't have too much furniture when she came in because I'd already lived in an apartment prior to this one. So I came with a bunch of stuff, but she was able to get some stuff as well. And then this little area, I thought it was really cute because I had the little like hallway table, and then I do put a bookshelf. I feel like I have quite a few bookshelves in this, but also when you're me and quite the reader, you just want bookshelves everywhere. And then I put some art on here. I really like those pieces of art that we get from Tiny Living. I feel like I'm just going to use them in every single one of my builds. And then I put these banners because I was like, oh, they're in college. And I feel like a lot of times, I mean, I still have my banners and some stuff from when I was in college, but especially when I was like actively like pursuing my bachelor's degree, I would decorate the crap out of my rooms and eventually my apartment with stuff from my specific university and also my sorority. More so my sorority, but I had more stuff for that. I also made sure just to decorate the walls a bunch in this. So I also imagined that there would be 2 girls living here, because girls are more likely to decorate. If you're a guy and you decorate, like, that's awesome, but my boyfriend, his 2 roommates were also guys, and then some other guys that I've seen, they just like don't decorate. Like, I don't know what it is. Versus me, like, if you see my room, like, if I wanted to add anything else to my walls, like, it would take a lot of planning and like probably moving stuff around, shifting them around, because I like a well decorated room. It's like when Sims are in a well decorated house or building or whatever, and then they feel really happy about it. Like, I feel really happy being in my room, except right now it's like a little bit messy, but honestly it's not too bad. So right here I'm building one of the 2 bedrooms. This is a very tiny room. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger and the other room a little bit smaller, but I wasn't able to make it look very well. But I liked how this turned out actually, because smaller rooms are just more realistic, at least for me. And other places that I've lived in, I've had pretty tiny bedrooms. And I think what else just made it seem really tiny is I was trying to fit the desk and a pen in there. Because if you're in college, you probably want to have a desk to do your work. I do know that there's people who just don't have desks at all and they like still manage to do their homework. I mean, I guess throughout high school, I didn't have a desk at all. Like, I really wanted one, but I just never got one. So if I ever had to do my homework, then I usually just did it on my bed. Our dining room table at my mom's house is also unusable because it has so much stuff on it. So it is definitely doable. And then in this room is just like too big for what I was trying to do. I really wanted to have like this sliding door closet thing, if you know what I'm talking about, in there, but I wasn't able to make it look like nice. I do like how this turns out, how I have the bookshelf, the dresser, and the desk that's like all kind of together. I thought it looked really nice. Also for this room, I put in like a lot of black, like darker colors, and also like that lighter blue, turquoise, teal color thing. Oh no, teal and turquoise are very similar, but they're different. I think turquoise has more blue and teal has more green. So fun fact of the day, if you didn't know that. And I also tried to clutter up the place. I do give the Sim a stereo, which could be annoying for her roommate, but it's fine. I also give her one of the smart home devices. And then I just clutter up the desk, so I put Baby Yoda, because I love Baby Yoda, and just like a trophy, some books and stuff, just to make it look a little bit more lived in, because if you're living somewhere, then you're gonna decorate it. Maybe, hopefully, unless you're my boyfriend, maybe. And I also give her a TV, which, I mean, I don't have a TV really in my room. I'm pretty sure when I move into my next place, we're gonna have a TV, because I have a TV, my boyfriend has 2 different TVs, so we're gonna have way too. I also make sure to put curtains in here. I feel like sometimes with apartments or just like builds in general, I never put curtains or blinds because I just forget about it. Even though in real life, like, you always have that kind of stuff. I don't know. And then now I'm moving on to the bathroom, which, I mean, it's just a bathroom. This one is also a pretty too big for what I wanted. Like where I had to shower, I put the toilet next to it, but then I have this awkward space in between it. So I just put a hamper in there to kind of fill it up a little bit. I also feel like with bathrooms, I never know what like artwork to put on the walls. Like in my bathroom right now, I don't have any sort of art or anything in there, but it's also really tiny in there. Versus like at my mom's house, in my bathroom at my mom's house, I think there's like one painting on the wall. It's pretty small. So I don't know, how do you guys decorate your bathrooms? I feel like I never know how. But anyways, this is just about the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, then please give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.